كلكم جايين من وراء المحيط.
All of you came across the Atlantic, crossing the Atlantic Oceans, the Asian continent, or the African continent, to reach this place. Why?
هل هذا بيت المقدس؟
Is this the Jerusalem? Is this the Vatican? Is this Mecca?
وكلكم تعبانين.
All of you are tired, having jet lag, suffering from jet lag, tired, had sleepless night, and very tired, and physically speaking you are very low. One just arrived now, flying 20 hours, and then you want him to make a speech and talk about this one. All of you are asleep, all of you are tired. It is clear that all of you are lacking the energy because of having to travel a long journey. Why do we that? Your country now, some of our countries are nighttime and they are asleep, and now you should be asleep because your biological hour or your biological mind is accustomed to be asleep at this time. I wake up 4 o'clock at New York time before dawn because in Libya it is 11 o'clock in the morning. Because when I wake up at 11 o'clock, I'm supposed to be late. 4 o'clock I'm awake. You thank me for this proposal, for eliminating the suffering and the trouble of flying over 20 hours and 15 hours to come to these places. We are just like a decor. You are made like a decor. You are like a Hyde Park. You are without any real substance. It's just a corner speaker like the speakers of the Hyde Park corner. No more, no less. We are content and happy if Obama can stay forever as a president of the United States of America. And we say thank you to America, we want to help America, we want to make America secure, New York secure, and we should not have the responsibility of looking after the security. Perhaps somebody would do any terrorist will make an explosion or a bomb of an aircraft, a president or a Morgan. And then this place is a targeted by the Al-Qaeda, this very same place. And the next target that would be, and I'm not saying this out of the record. We have tens of members of the Qaeda being detained in the Libyan prisons and out of their confessions, very scary. And this makes America lives under tension, and perhaps you never know what will happen. Perhaps America will be targeted again by a rocket or by perhaps tens of head of state may die. Is this a member state of the United Nations, or he is a prisoner in the Guantanamo camp that he cannot allow free movement? People say that the American president and the British president are wearing the mask, and they have already put to death president of Iraq. Why are we against Taliban? Why are we against Afghanistan? Who's Taliban? If Taliban wants to make a religious state, okay, like the Vatican. Vatican does constitute a danger against us? No. It's a religious country, very peaceful. And if Taliban wants to make an Islamic emirate, who said that Taliban is an enemy? Who said Taliban? Is Bin Laden Afghani? Is Afghani Bin Laden? Is Bin Laden from Taliban? No. There was a civil war in America, but there was a civil war in Spain, in China, civil war in everywhere, and nowhere on earth there was no civil war in it. Let there be a civil war in Iraq. Let the Iraqis want to have a civil war, fight each other, that's fair enough. Who said that Taliban, if Taliban becomes in government, they would have a nuclear weapon? Jack Ruby, an Israeli, killed Lee Harvey, who killed Kennedy. Why did this Israeli kill the killer of Kennedy wanted to investigate the files of the nuclear reactor of the Israeli demon. Somalis are not pirates. We are the pirates. The swine flus. Perhaps tomorrow we shall have a fish flu. They make the virus so that the capitalist companies will have the vaccinations, create the vaccinations, and they want to sell it. And this is really shame, and this is really bad ethics. Sold. Read the Green Book. Medicine should not be sold. To me, and there is a website for Gadaffi talks, and you can read it. This treaty should be modified or should be annulled.
This conflict poisons the world. This white book actually has the solution, and I give it to you. It's Isratin. Isratin is you've turned the Hariri problem into the United Nations. Why? You sell the body of Hariri. God peace be upon you.